Alright. Di belakang juga ada. Niru UNO.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today?
State of the Realm by speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway map room. We visit any Ninetales past lesson. Take a comprehensive good.
Here's the the latest information I have.
The Grand Cause. Here you can view detail. Main protagonist. Rosaria marches the night.
Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
The Stone. Orchestration, shock, chord, tool of memories. Biggest than Super Bowl.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying on this time? Have we any more knuckle puck?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you were away, did you?
Did
We've
you?
a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Is it business or pleasure? We won't hear me complaining. The only still. I remember it. You're up. Go on then.
Automatically charges magic spell and maintain the charge until pass. Usually effect will not trigger unless the ability charge is learned. Increase limit back generation 1 by 3% when dealing damage. Increase limit back generation. Wait, what? Reduce hit wave cooldown time, Rook's Gambit, increase skill, increase XP, increase ability point on anyone encounters.
Come again. Or don't.
Tapi Enggak Super Bowl. Biggest Super Bowl. single damage for attack. Wah, keren. Increase bolt, allow assignment to any icon. Mana sih kok? Oh, gear kocak. Ring of time evasion. That increase skill earn 25.
I'm not much bothered either way. And what can I do for you? Go on then.
Tiga lima. Balik satu.
It's better I'll be here. I'll not find a better price than that. Rubbing me blind, you know. It's better I'll be here.
Aneh. Biggest than what? Biggest than what? Biggest than Super Bowl.
Back, are you? Things? Nah. Well, you've, because I haven't. Still. Not saying for you, dear.
From heaven on high, far did his ball fall from to deliver justice. Levin Bolt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
What? Oh.
Anything else?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd take it.
created the day Clive pledged his alliance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed with Twin Decker is a powerful way of promise made, a friendship forged, and legacy inherited. What else? What else?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Good
Yeah,
day.
we'll be back soon.
Copy, good day.
I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
The reading table report letter and the important messages addressed to Clive or delivered to the reading table. In his chambers, new messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the highway. to inside. And the men of the rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world with other crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive.
A moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Gathering the storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Lah.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
A couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Clive, Sid. Cole and his men left earlier. I can have another party ready, if you deem it necessary.
And how may I assist you today? I admit, a far more one would think. My beloved homeland. Or at least... Allow me to educate you. Thus ends today's lesson. Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Have you finished sorting those?
Finish with that log. We can call it a...
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull,
Holes in my
roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you've got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Ted does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the dead now. Well, I'm not so unkind, it's a...
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth. Can't imagine Obolus thinking any more than this.
Ini sih.
Head home.
Well, did you
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Oh, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name.
Yeah.
Biggest than Super Bowl. Find the curse breaker.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It's a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
How do? Much obliged. Boy, look sharp!
Look. Up ahead. Arthur, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for they could get away.
Then, they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Thank you, Chloe.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even to the Empire.
Get him!
It's over!
みんなのゆえの
Get him!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Halo Mutia Isma. Lagi ngapain Mutia Isma?
No.
Damn it.
Mutia Isma lagi ngapain?
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Iya dong.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
It's a serious
Shall they
offense.
be punished? Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
No. Bantai.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
The breath of wind. Reduce gauge cooldown 2.07.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Abbot. No.
Found her.
The abbot.
No.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are.
The Black Shields. Rosarians. Selamat. To beg Sin's aid. And her.
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
No.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Mga creature larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Flight is always an option. Defeating these intruders can also material can use.
Think it spotted us tall boys. What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Didn't see that coming.
Mike Wazowski.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bears. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Black blood.
We're not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword? Of course you are. Bet you're a... Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild, and not just any chocobo. Whiteheart and her flock.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, They saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go in up. There's a...
Where can I find these?
I saw him cut across the way over yon. You save Whiteheart and her flock. And don't worry. You'll know.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Huh? And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off.
All right then. But don't sit.
Wake up,
safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
Yo, burung.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone. No, I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or... Well, no, sorry.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back up. Told you. And it seems that it. Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay.
Seda.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure?
She does indeed.
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happy, don't you worry. We'll get along just... You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself some time off. You seem awful familiar. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to... Anyhow, best be on my way.
You take care of your flock, Finn. I'll call you when I need. Fly, Ambrosia.